Greetings and salutations, beautiful people. I am Mac Epiphany, and welcome to Epiphany Games, subsidiary of Coco Mac Productions, soon to be LLC. And it's time for some D&D. It's Hillard University, the historically black magical college set in a night-skinned world created by our own Neo Soul God. And tonight we will be following Class Delta. I have some wonderful people here to help me play this game tonight, and let's get some intros going.
I think we lost all of you.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Okay. Starting with Kirko then.
Yeah. Hey, it's me, Taylor, Spunky Taylor. Like both a Kiriko, all that jazz in action. So I'm excited for what's gonna happen tonight. Hey.
So am I.
I'm nervous for what's gonna happen tonight. Hello, you beautiful people. I am Keon, and I will be playing Ailu tonight, your Kitsune Night Skin Rogue. And yeah, some shit happened last session, that half of the party was not here for. So this is gonna be great.
All right, let's bounce back to Cello real quick.
Hello, can you hear me? Hope you can. Hi, I play Abby, Night Skin, currently trapped somewhere with something with a tattoo and figuring out life choices and learning about what life is about. And yeah, it's great.
All right.
Yeah, so it's your girl Coco playing the half blue dragonborn, half night skin barbarian Madasha who got into some wild shenanigans last week. That's kind of dope, and I have no idea what to expect this week.
Whew. Yeah, it's a doozy. And unfortunately, Luxie isn't here with us yet. To my understanding, he will be here soon, hopefully. But we're going to keep it pushing. Would one of the players who was here like to give a recap?
1, 2, 3, not it.
To beat you.
No,
I want to hear it from your side of the house. That's why.
Okay. That's what it is.
I can recap your part and you recap mine.
That's fair.
Okay. All right. So I guess since your part happened first, so Coco and I were in the dorm, and we were confused on where all of our party was, but we saw a note that sorry, my dog was doing weird shit. That Kirko and Clarence had gone back to the library to look for some more shit to figure out some things, and in that time frame, we got hit up by our prefect, Sarah, and she came in, and while Sarah was there, Madasha brings up that she wants to go to the Emerald Grove. I think is it the Emerald Grove? I know it's the Grove. The Prismatic Grove.
Yeah.
Okay.
Prismatic Grove.
Yeah. So that she wants to go to the Prismatic Grove to figure out some more of her night skin shenanigans and all this other shit. So Sarah's like, sure, let's go, whatever, cool. As we get there, we are approached by a fine druid man. Sorry, but he's giving Madasha a little rundown on what it means to be a druid because he thinks that Madasha is already a druid, but it is what it is. She's not yet. Takes her to the prismatic egg, and she touches the egg and has this holy revelation of who she is, where she comes from, and like a sense of belonging. And the second she's done with that revelation, she has a prismatic scale in her hand, and now the druid is actually going to teach her the ways of being a druid, and he wants her to come back to the grove to learn, but understands that because of everything with school that she cannot. But sooner or later, she's gonna go back to that grove just like her mama was supposed to.
Like how you threw my mom in. So
I had to.
on the flip side, being Madasha's bestie and everything, he rode Elu rode with her and was just trying to get a feel for the grove as all of this was happening to Madasha, and kind of felt something in him stirring that he didn't know whether or not he wanted to actually deal with at the time, until he saw what actually happened to Madasha coming back with a scale and everything, and he felt like he started playing double dutch. Did he want to jump in and touch the egg, or did he not? Went back and forth for a little bit. I had to take it old school. And then finally he touched the egg, and it's almost as if the egg recognized an inner turmoil with him and didn't give him a skill. And so Elu was hurt. He held on to his thug. Nobody knows he's hurt, but he's hurt. And we eventually went back to school, and he had a whole therapy session with Evanfall afterwards. I feel like I'm missing something. Sorry.
No, I think that's about it.
Okay, that is that's fine so far as recaps go. I'm not giving you both a full DM inspiration, but you can both have Bardic.
Okay. I'll take that. Are we looking at a D8 Bardic or a D10 Bardic?
A D6.
Damn. I tried. Notice I ain't even asked about a D6. Damn. I tried.
That could be.
So my plan was to start with Kirko and Clarence this evening, but in the interest of seeing if Clarence makes it here soon enough, we're gonna start with Elu tonight. You all wake up the following morning, and Elu's already gone. Where's Elu gone?
No.
So the night prior, that's what you had missed. When everything was all said and done, we all, like, me and Madasha ended up eating together. And she kind of noticed that something was wrong with him. He played it off, but that night he couldn't really sleep well. So homeboy went on a walk, and his walk led him to the front of Aaron Pendragon's door.
That it did. So, what are we doing at Aaron Pendragon's door?
So Elu, he knocks on it.
One second.
What the fuck was that?
A moment later, a fully dressed and ready for training Raven Pendragon is at the door. Oh, good morning, Elu.
Well, I mean, is it technically night?
It's
because he wouldn't have went to sleep. He would have instead of going to sleep, he would have just went out.
Okay.
Let's say at 11, he would have went out.
Oh, okay then. Scratch that.
Mm-mm.
Flip it and reverse it. Oh, hey, Elu.
Hey, sorry. I didn't know that this was your dorm as well.
Oh yeah, the whole party.
Wait, you're in a party with your brother?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that. I thought y'all were just always around each other for that, but okay. Is Aaron around?
She kind of grins. She has that that knowing. Aaron, you have company, and she walks right out the door.
Okay, can I insight that? Do I know what that look was about?
You don't even need to insight it. You know exactly.
Okay, I'm like, oh god, okay.
And so a moment later, Aaron walks around the corner. Oh, hey there.
Hey.
Missed you for training this morning.
Yeah. And he's messing with one of his braids, and he's like, yeah, a lot kind of happened today. You got a sec?
Sure. Come on in.
Okay.
You want some tea or water, juice, anything?
Water's fine.
All right.
It's this close to asking for alcohol, but I don't need that right now. I've
He
had a
pours
rough
2
enough
glasses
day.
of water, comes over, sets them down, and sits on the couch, offers you a seat.
I sit down. Do I see anybody else from his party, or do I hear them in their rooms?
if you are looking around, you can see like rooms that have like lights on, but
Mhm.
you don't see anybody like out in the common area.
Okay, cool. Sorry for coming so late, but I couldn't sleep, and somehow I ended up in front of your dorm.
Fancy
And
that.
yeah, I don't know what's going on with my feet right now. They're taking me places I don't really know what's going on. But yeah, I and he takes a sip of the tea. Hold on, excuse me. And as he's like, just like sitting there, he's like, so again, I'm super sorry about missing this morning. Best friend had some family stuff going on. Kind of went someplace.
You,
Had a
you don't
whole.
owe me any explanations.
I mean, but I mean, it was my idea to do this, so I was just.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. And then like from this, I kind of explain what happened with like, I'm not gonna say Evanfall, but I had a conversation. It didn't turn out well, and when Alu comes back, he's like a couple thug tears are going down his cheek. And he's like, I shouldn't be crying in front of you like this. I shouldn't be going.
He like grabs a handkerchief out of who knows where and hands it to you. Don't worry about it.
God damn it. Oh, I'm sorry. I
Listen, if you
Excuse
just
me,
need to
sir.
talk, I'm here to listen.
Yeah. I what the fuck? Ow, my dog just bit me. he was nibbling on my finger, and then he bit down a little bit too hard. But yeah, I'm okay to talk, but he like looks around and like looks at the lights under the doors, and he's like, I don't really want to talk
Oh,
if your roommates are gonna
come on.
come out.
And he leads you back to his room.
Sure.
Aaron's room is filled with all sorts of paraphernalia from Britannia. There is a mantle where his ADHD just got me.
ADHD.
Oh, his caliburn is hanging on the wall.
Huh.
And you know, there's posters, it's a lived-in space. But
Nice.
also it is pristine.
I mean, like for Alu, his room is normally like neat and tidy. So this is like, okay, cool. He's not a slob. All right, good thing. And comment section, calm down. Jesus.
Yeah.
Y'all are reckless. So I've seen his caliburn before, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you keep your caliburn up there when you're not using it?
Well, I mean, I don't really need to carry it around with me and then he opens his hand and it just appears in his hand.
I gotta get me one of these.
He hangs it back up.
Okay. I mean, I guess that works. And then like I look around to see if there's a place to sit, and then I think his bed is the only option, so I sit on his bed.
All right. So he doesn't object to you sitting on his bed. He actually pulls the chair out from under his desk, sits it in front of you, and sits down so he can look you in the eye. So what's up?
I don't know. I've just had a little bit of a couple questions. I guess like I don't know. This whole place is making me question everything that I've ever done growing up. But I feel safe here. So
Well, that's good, right?
I don't know. You tell me. Typically, when I feel safe, there's the other foot is gonna drop,
Well,
or a bear trap.
that just means you need to get ahead of it, right?
Yeah. Maybe I do. And I kiss him.
He, like, his posture straightens, but he
Sorry.
kisses you back.
Mhm.
Like there's an instant of hesitation there, but he does pucker and lean into the kiss.
Cool. Okay, sorry. I wanted to do that for a while, and I just okay. Now that that's out of the out of the way, I just took your advice. So you say get ahead of it, so I got ahead of it. But you're a good kisser. I didn't know that. Britannia taught you well.
You're not half bad yourself.
Thank you. So I don't think that we talk about much of like what is really stressing him out. But he talks about stuff that just makes him happy and like calms him down and stuff like, oh, we're talking about like his little sister, we're talking about Raven, we're talking about our parties. And I see that he starts to get like tired, and starts kind of nodding off. So I get up to leave. Hey, I see you're getting tired. I think I should go.
Hold that thought.
Uh-oh.
Is he getting dice? Is he getting dice? Is he getting dice?
He processed it.
He's getting tired. He might want cuddles.
Roll for booty call.
We're not doing a booty call, okay?
So when you get up to go, he leans in and he gives you another kiss. And he tells you good night.
Okay. Hand on the doorknob. I let go and I turn around and I kiss him again.
All right.
Full fade to black if we do this.
You know what? If that's what you go for, full fade to black.
All right, cool. While it has fade to black, Aaron's passed out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alu looks at him while he's sleeping, notices like the give in his breath, and notices like a vein in his neck, and he's like, I could be done with this right now. I could end the whole reason why I am doing this. So one of his flames starts to flicker next to him, and for a split second, he wants to just, but flame simmers, goes away, and he remembers the feeling of when he was with Dr. Evanfall and how he wasn't certain if his boss is telling him the truth anymore, or if everything is so clouded right now, he's confused on if this is the actual way he's supposed to go about this, or if Aaron is even the person he's after, because he doesn't want to hurt somebody, because he's not only hurting Aaron, he wouldn't be just killing Aaron in this instance, he would be hurting himself, he would be hurting Raven, he would be hurting Britannia, he would basically be throwing Britannia into a panic if he were to do this. So, and if it does turn out that he does need to do this, he's in a very good spot to have Aaron very vulnerable whenever he needs him to be. So he stops and lays back down until the sun rises, and then gets the fuck up and goes back to his party.
All right. We are going to shift over to Abby.
The comment section is going wild.
Sunrise.
I'm so fucking shook. I'm sorry, that's all I say.
So, Abby.
Yeah.
The last time the camera was focused on you, you had a hell of a realization.
Yeah.
What's going through your mind right now?
How long has it been since I received any type of poking or presence feeling or tingly of weird things happening or voices?
After that, it's been silent. It's now the following morning.
I don't know what's worse, the silence or everything else. Because now she's alone with her thoughts. She tried to fall asleep. She kind of did, but it was like that, like waking up, trying to see if there's any shadows walking around or any thinking that there's going to be jumped by something, or so she's been in a state of flight and flight throughout the whole night. So
all right, roll me a d20.
See, when you say stuff and then it goes against you. Uno segundo. A 15.
Okay, so you have a rough night.
Mm-hmm.
You're pretty much sleeping with one eye open, but you do get adequate rest.
Okay.
Good. Enough to, restore your spell slots, etc. You wake up in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, in her mind, she's just going through everything that is happening and recalling being extremely, this moment, because of being in this space and situation that could be very hardcore right now. So she's becoming every second more methodical. And she's recalling every single thing, observing every single thing, remembering every single word, recalling every single memory, recalling every the names of the people she know, trying to pull back and see how much more she can remember. She's being like in a mind alertness that she has not been in a long years ahead of time. I think even more now because of now being more adult.
All right, so I'll tell you this. Make an intelligence saving throw to see if you can recall anything useful.
Okay. No.
You rack your brain, but nothing else comes to you.
Okay.
And you hear a voice again that tells you the eclipse approaches.
Is the eclipse today? She responds.
They don't say.
When she hears silence, she will ask another question.
And
Will you manifest in the eclipse?
upon the eclipse, the stone will return to its rightful place.
She touches her tattoo.
You can feel warmth beneath your skin.
If I press my arm really, really hard, do I feel anything?
Like something under your skin? No.
Yes.
It's what you feel is power.
Okay. So that takes one thought of her head that he was inserted in her skin or something, like a chip. Okay. So as she realizes that there's nothing in her arm, and she really makes sure that there's nothing in her arm, just a tattoo, she just feels that power. She says, "Are you planning to use me for anything?"
We have no use for you.
You don't know that.
Silence.
She thinks again. She's trying to probe more out of the voice in whatever way she can. Do you have an end goal?
Do I have a what?
An end goal. What's your end goal? What's your purpose? Or what's the point?
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but make a persuasion check.
Thank you.
Yes, ask the bard for persuade.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Wow. A 9?
Excuse me?
I know.
Wow.
I have never failed.
That is no concern of yours.
She's realizing that it's harder to poke and get answers.
A tray of like porridge slides through a slot in the door and everything goes silent.
She will take that. I want to investigate the plate. Do I see
Okay.
any? Do I have anything with me besides my clothes?
No.
Okay. The place where I am, does it have dust?
I'm gonna say no.
Say it's a concrete. You said they was like under a cave or something. Ish.
Well, it's definitely underground, but the structure is made of bricks.
It's made of bricks. I want to try something, DM.
Okay.
I want to see if I don't see, if I'm gonna swipe my fingers in the floor to see if
Mhm.
I can get any type of powder, any type of sand, dirt, um, brick, dust, um, dirt, dust, because they're not gonna be cleaning this. So
Rolling
any
for
form of,
debris.
yes.
You get a few grains of like, like sandy stone.
Mm-hmm. Um, do I have anything on me? Any type of items, but just my clothes?
Just your clothes. Um, you would actually recall when you were in chains, dropping your belongings in another room.
Okay. Do I have my boots?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to take off my boots.
Okay.
And that debris, I'm going to use the heel of my boots to make it as sandy and powdery as possible with
Hmm.
the shoe. When I do that, and I'm going to test it to be as sandy as possible, I am going to swipe it, or like sprinkle it throughout the border of the bowl to see if I can get any type of fingerprints.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna say give me a strength check to see if you can grind it up enough to get that powdery consistency.
Strength check.
Hmm.
Because it's my boots, can I? And I'm
No.
not super. Ugh, I wanted to try for advantage. Natural 20.
Okay, so you grind it up and you get a nice powdery consistency. Um, and you detective your way into a very large thumbprint on the outside of the bowl.
Perfect. Um, I am going to try to copy it as best as possible.
Hmm.
Um, and I will recall it in my mind and try to memorize it and try to do it in the floor with my finger, but in a bigger scale to kind of like, because I don't have anything with me. I don't have pen, paper, nothing, but I do have this battery sand and I have my finger. So
All right. Let's call it a sleight of hand.
I was gonna ask for performance, but okay.
No. See you.
Okay, fine. A 10.
You draw a thumbprint in the ground. It's not perfect, but it isn't a likeness.
Do I recall, because of my studies, because of being in a magical school, we learn about different entities and stuff. Does it look like any type of anything that I could at least in the family of?
I will say you can tell it's not humanoid.
It's not humanoid. Does it look lizard like?
Not necessarily. Not that you can tell, at least.
Does it look demon like? Maybe.
You can't tell what it is.
Okay, cool. Not humanoid. Um, Realizing that I couldn't necessarily do it exactly like it, probably because of I'm still tense of everything happening. I will focus on that and I am just going to ingrain it in my head and maybe try again later. Uh,
Okay.
but I'm gonna try my best to ingrain it and I'm gonna just stare at the ball and just do it like in the air, trying to imitate it.
All right. So as you are doing this, we're going to switch over to Kirko. Now, Kirko, you spent all of yesterday in the library with Clarence, and you were trying to get more information on any leads that could determine where you start searching. So I'm going to need you to make 3 checks. Now, before you make these checks, I want to ask you, did you ever attune to the charm that your mother sent you?
Yes, we did. We did that.
Okay. I'm going to send you the description for that. Or did I already?
I believe you did, but I would love if you resend it. Because I think it was buried in our chat now.
Here we go. All right. Couldn't find you for a second there. All right. So I will say you can expend a charge for any of these checks that you would like, for all or none of them, or anywhere in between.
Okay.
But I need a history check, a nature check, and an arcana check.
Okay. I'll reread this one more time so I can comprehend the charm. Okay. Cool. He said history and what else?
History, nature, and arcana.
Okay, history, nature, and arcana. I would like to use the charm for nature, but I'm fine with the other two. Right.
All right.
Cool. Is there a specific order that you need?
Is
there a specific order? Or
no,
just go?
However you like.
Okay, let's get it. History. 13.
Okay.
Down to 15, and then I switch to, and then it's now if I use my charm as advantage, correct? 13.
Okay. So the first thing you look into is Abby. Any information you can get on her, because you come to realize that you don't know that much about her. So after looking through the school's records, you find that there are 7 Abigails at Hillard right now. Are first years, and not one of them has a last name that starts with a B. But after, doing some more intensive searching, you do actually learn Abby's full name is Abigail Neha Adaleje. You find her address.
A whole address?
Yep.
Oh, dang.
Mejia.
Mejia.
I knew I was going to mess that up.
Mejia. Okay.
She lives in a small prefecture just south of Ngala.
You said where again?
Can
you say the place again?
Oh, a small prefecture just south of Ngala, which is the capital.
Ngala.
Yeah.
Lit.
So, the next thing you look into is so many things to keep up with.
Oh no, the lore now.
Hmm?
Give me all the lore.
So, the okay, I gotta switch documents. Well, this is a lot. So, there we go. So the next thing you look into is the no brayer. And while you don't find any specific locations for their societies, you do find that there was a temple that was discovered. And based on its general location, it may have been near the home that that Abby grew up in.
Okay.
So the third thing that you looked into was the shroud. And for the first time, you decided to use the charm that was given to you by your mother.
Mm-hmm.
You hold it in your hand, and you can feel it expanding your mental prowess. It feels good. It feels really good.
Thanks, Mom.
And during this span of time that you look into it, the biggest thing, which you knew, but to a greater extent, the shroud is dangerous. Seasoned adventurers, famous adventurers have gone there and never come back. But Abby has pictures that she took there. There's no easy way to get to the shroud. There's no plane or bus that you can take. There's no stops there. You find that there may be a way to charter a boat that might get there, or maybe you could travel south of Britannia. But there's no easy way to just head to the shroud.
Bet. That was a lot.
Well, that's a full day of research.
That is a full day. I was like, Kiriko's very overwhelmed with what she just learned today. And it's like,
So-
she's not surprised that I'd be like a lot about the name and all that jazz. She's used to it by now.
So, it's now you have been filled in as to what's happened the day before.
Mm-hmm.
You know that you're leaving today to start your search for Abby. You have been given a temporary adventurer's license, and you may not be coming back to campus for a while. What do you do as you awaken?
Is this all of us?
It's all of us.
Well, right now I'm talking to Kirko, but
Okay,
yes,
I wanted
we all
to
gonna get
double check before I just went on and stuff.
Same.
You know, Kiriko will wake up and trying to put her ducks in a row for like her campaign. She has to make sure she's campaigning even if she's not here. She can't
Of
let
course.
anybody sneak in and be like, well, Kirko's gone. We can sneak in. No. As I hired a couple of freshmen to make sure to keep on spreading the word while she is out of here. She
All
may
right.
send a little letter to that lion dude.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? It was in my
Danai.
notes. Denai.
Lion Bay.
Lion Bay. But what was how you pronounce it again?
Danai.
Donai.
Yes.
Donai. Donai. That's not how you spell it.
Dabe.
That's how you need to type it. Donai. She'd be like, I'm gonna be gone for a while, but I had a fun time with the picnic and whatnot. It's cool. It's whatever. Hopefully we can do it sometime, but I do need to focus on the campaign. So after the campaign, maybe we can go on maybe another one with hearts. And then she put hearts like by the name, like sincerely,
Alright.
Kiriko. And then like be gone letter, deliver.
All right. As you are sending this off, you find that there are a few packages by the door to the common room. One of them is addressed to you.
Oh my gosh. Is the holidays and I miss it? Kiriko will look at the package for it to see like who's it from, not just open it.
It's from your mother.
Oh, thanks, Mom. What we got now?
So it's a small package with a letter on top. And sending the letter over now.
Oh no.
You can choose to read it out loud. You can choose to read it to yourself.
All right, that's kind of like a different tone of letter. Interesting. Kind of weird, but yeah.
So inside the package is like a collection of soups and medicines. Um, and just like a little picture of a smiley face. For some reason, your family just loves drawing.
We love
with
doodles. Like best is in a picture. Picture's worth 1,000 words. It's like, but she'll make sure she packs all this for the adventure.
All right. Anything else?
She's gonna fix her some breakfast. You know, we can't do all this on an empty stomach. Food of the day, omelets.
Yeah. Because Madasha was struggling while y'all was gone.
Oh,
Bro. Because Madasha can't cook.
Look, hard
There's no
time.
cereal in the house now. There's no
hard
cereal.
time.
Madasha almost burned it all down.
Oh my god.
Burn the cereal.
Bro.
Kiriko would come to the kitchen. She I guess she hasn't been in the kitchen for a little bit because she was doing all that study and stuff. Probably got some food in the cafeteria yesterday. She just sees like burnt chips on the pots and what the fuck happened? And she just started like soaking and scraping it off so she can prepare some omelets for the crew before they go on this adventure.
All right. While this is happening, we're gonna slide on over to Madasha.
I'm so shook. I just wanna say that I'm so shook right now. At Coco. But yes, Madasha's present.
All right. There's also a package for Madasha. Well, a letter from Madasha at the door.
Okay. So I bring everything inside and like set it all on the like little coffee table in the common area, and then I grab my letter. Who's it from?
It's from your mother.
I take it and I go in my room. And yeah.
All right. Are you using your phone to be on the call right now?
If you're sending it through Discord, I'm on my other phone, so you can send it there.
Okay. I never sent you anything on Discord, so there we go. And you two can, speak it out loud or read it to yourself.
I'm gonna take a second to read it to myself.
All right. And then you can just express how Madasha reacts to it.
Okay.
So, in the meantime, how y'all doing? How's your mama?
She all right.
In the meantime, Abby.
Oh boy, Abby.
We're gonna pray for Abby, okay?
I'll be honest, I didn't even plan for Abby this week.
We're gonna put Abby on the prayer list.
Not on the prayer list. Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
So she reads the letter, obviously, and makes note of what she needs to do next. Kind of giggled at the PS. And pulls out a box from under her bed that has the letters from her mom and a couple of personal trinkets that she holds dear. She puts the letter in the box and shoves it back under her bed.
Okay.
And she smells food, so she goes back.
Of course.
Yeah.
So, as you're walking out of your room, Alu is walking in the front door.
My head kind of whips around like, where you been?
First of all, nosy. Second
Yeah.
of all, I couldn't sleep. And also, I might have went to errands.
So while the collective gasps of false surprise are happening,
right?
You also have a package. You have 2 packages.
Ah, fucking hell. Also, real quick, before I left, I would have left a note for Aaron because I feel like I would have slipped out before he woke up. Just saying, I know this is a little abrupt. Going away for a while. Might not make it back. But if I do, can't wait to see you. If I don't, what we had was great.
Okay.
So yeah, who's these packages from?
So there is a small package that is not that has no name or return address or anything on it, and a larger package from Dr. Evanfall.
I'm gonna pocket the package with nothing on it. Try and do it like where nobody can see me do that. And this one from Dr. Evanfall, I'm looking at it confused. Like, did Dr. Evanfall send you guys packages too?
No.
No.
The fuck is this? So I get in and I open it up.
Can I roll insight? Because Madasha was right next to him when he started looking at the packages while you trying to hide something.
Sure.
I don't know why I asked. My insight is high.
Go ahead.
You could always roll high to make up for a low modifier.
Child.
But
Thank you, God.
Oh.
You are dumbfounded that I have left Aaron's room.
Mm-hmm.
So inside the box is what looks almost like a crystal ball. But once the box opens, it gains a faint glow and it starts to hover. Beneath the ball is a letter. And it simply says, "Who you are is for you to decide."
Okay, all right. Is this ball like the same one that Sarah had?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Do you touch it, try to interact
Oh,
with it.
absolutely. I'm touching it.
When you touch the ball, it speaks to you. Greetings,
Oh,
Master Elu.
that's
I am here to aid you in your travels.
Do we hear this?
Yes, you can all hear it.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, what you
What
been
are
saying?
you?
What you been saying to Everfall to where you get?
Listen. Alu's goal, like right now, if he comes back to school, is to be Evan Fall's student aide. That is his goal. But what is?
This is a Professor Orb. With your bonus action, you can activate it for 1 hour every day. And its sole purpose is to give you information about various monsters and creatures that you encounter.
Oh.
I'll be there.
Huh. So
it's like a little Pokedex.
So do you talk back to me?
Yes.
Okay. You know it's gonna be a little weird with you just like floating like that. Do you camouflage at all or what?
I'm afraid I am not built with that distinction.
Yikes.
Okay. You get how big is this thing? How, like a golf ball? Oh, this is a big bitch. Got it.
It's like
Everfall gave you an Alexa.
Not quite the size of a softball. You can hold it like this.
Okay, so
who's that Pokemon?
Do you have do you mind if I put you in my bag while we're gone?
If that is what's most convenient for you, then you may certainly do that. And also you can use a bonus action to deactivate it, so it will only float while it's active.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. So, do you have like a magic word or what's going on here?
Would you like to decide on a magic word?
Later?
Very well.
Cool.
That's
right.
weird.
Like, I didn't ask for this, first of all. But okay. It might come in handy. And I'm like holding the box and holding it like, and I'll be back. Go to my room. And shut the door. When I'm in there, I open my other package. What the fuck is this?
In the other package is what appears to be a sending stone and a letter. Once again with a single word. Alone.
And he drops all of his stuff and immediately sits down and like, okay, crisscross applesauce, and his whole demeanor like changes, and he activates the sending stone.
It gains a purple glow that's reminiscent of your will-o-wisps.
Mm-hmm.
Your indecision concerns me, child. Why do you hesitate?
I got 25 words to say back. I hesitate because there is nothing. I hesitate because sorry. This one feels different.
The light dies out and then lights right back up.
Also, is this resonating to like my will-o-wisp or is this my boss's will-o-wisps?
These are your bosses.
Hers are like a blood red.
Oh, okay. Well then, yes, it's that color.
Mm-hmm.
Does your persona at school match that of your upbringing? So why do you expect that of others?
You're not telling me something. Something's off.
Once again, the light dies out and starts back up. The wounds on your parents' bodies had a residue of aether that matched that of a Caliburn.
Do sending stones keep the tone, or does it make it flat?
Well, you've already gathered that this is not a typical sending stone.
Fair. So this is and this is gonna be bad for like appearances. He raises his voice just a little bit and is like, there are more than one Caliburn. You taught me to be precise.
How many do you think have the capability to end your parents? Destroy the stone, and then it goes flat and falls on your bed.
He grabs a stone and throws it against the wall.
It shatters.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. It's fine. It's fine. If I die, I don't even have to worry about it anymore. It's fine. So he goes to his closet, and since this is going to be, we're going to be gone for a while. He's like, I can't go anywhere in like, the elemental ones and like in my hoodie. So he goes into his closet, like in the very, very fucking back. There is a white and gray and like gold tunic in there. He grabs it, puts on like a leather vest under it, puts on his boots, and grabs his mom's katana, his dad's necklace, and yeah, he's like, if we're going to do this, he also ties his braids up into a pretty high pony. And he's like, if I'm going to get Abby back, I am gonna have to be more of myself here. So yeah, so he walks out. First time y'all have ever seen him in like actual like, I'm trying to fuck some shit up clothes. We ain't just here to kick it.
Dasha like tilts her head to the side like, did I miss something?
I mean,
did we all miss something?
I can't.
Did you guys hear the shattering? Something was thrown to the wall.
If they don't ask about it, I ain't saying shit about it.
That is all encompassing in the did I miss something?
Yeah, I was like, we're not asking.
No. Sorry. I was just trying to get to this. That's all. We're kind of going to go.
Did you fall into the wall?
No. Oh,
your door opens up and Sarah
I drop
walks
something
through.
Hey, Sarah. How's it going?
You're gonna lie to Sarah?
What?
Nothing.
My eyes just dart.
Good morning,
back and
guys.
forth. My eyes just dart back and forth between Alu and Sarah. And back to Alu.
I'm just intensely staring at Ailey.
Wait, why? Why am I being interrogated right now?
Because we heard a lot
I
of
didn't do anything
trash.
wrong.
Because you walked out looking like you about to rob a bank, nigga. Like,
I'm not.
Do we need
first
to? Do
of
we
all,
need to roll any insight checks for that?
You sure can.
Yeah, okay. I was like, I want to make sure.
I
I
got
don't.
two eyes. I got.
Like,
two
I was like, I
eyes.
got eyes. I was like, that's what I said. I just want to make sure.
I ain't never seen him dressed like this before, and it's supposed to be my bestie. I got to. I don't need the roll insight to see. Because why you look like you about to be an extra and set it off, nigga? I'm trying to understand.
I'm not.
going on?
Okay, hold on.
So
hold
on a 10,
For
you guys are
clarity.
going on a serious mission. Like, my man is ready.
Mm-hmm.
This is what it looks like. Hold on, because y'all are not about to harass me and act like he's on some set it off shit. This is what he's wearing.
That's
Oh.
I guess.
So yeah. So on the inside of it, it also has like the like a really nice purple that matches his wisps.
All right then. So I my demeanor changes, I guess.
We can't
No,
go.
let me finish.
Okay, all right.
So my demeanor changes. I'm like, I guess we about to go ahead and get dressed now. I guess I gotta go put my shit on. Okay, that's what we doing. I was trying to eat an omelet first. I was trying to get my omelet on.
I thought we was gonna be comfy for right now.
I'm saying.
I'm sorry. I could eat in this. I don't know about y'all, but
no, I want to be comfortable.
I got full armor and shit that I wear. I was just trying to eat my omelet in peace. But since we getting all strapped up,
so
like I have this whole social robe.
Sarah sits down and she addresses Kirko and the cardboard cutout of Clarence. So do we know where we're going first?
Yes. You need do y'all want to go to because Kirko let everybody know the research correct, right?
I would assume so.
Okay, cool. So it's
Abby's name. What the fuck is?
Okay. Abby's real name is Maya. I forgot how to say it. I wrote down the phonics of it. I put Mayha, but I feel like I messed that up.
Mayha.
Okay, cool. That was so I was like, are we going to there was a temple that was discovered near her home? We're going there? Yeah, we're going there first. Is that what we want to do? That's what the gang want?
Mejia.
There we go.
Mejia.
I mean, if you have her address,
yeah.
Is this temple anywhere near that?
Yeah.
Sounds like a good place to start.
Yeah.
Bruh.
I was like, well, yeah. I'm just out here I'm just trying to Kiriko's like, yeah, I have the address right here. Do you want to go there first, or we're going straight to Shaw?
Let's go there first.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. I don't want us to jump the gun. I have all this information.
So, Sarah looks at the address and then she peeps it out on the map. And she's like, okay, well, I've never really been around here, but we can head to Ngala and take a train. I think that'd be the fastest way.
Hell yeah, train.
Okay.
All right.
I think that works.
Everybody get ready.
Yeah.
So Madasha goes back into her room. First of all, she just side eyes Ailey, whatever. Then I go
whatever.
And then I go back in my room and I put my armor on. Well, it's not full armor. It's knee pads and just a sports bra chest plate situation. Because I still my movement,
No, she's
whatever matches with the sports bra and the leggings is what I got on. And then I got the axe revolver. And I think
She got the TikTok leggings, but it's chainmail.
Basically,
yeah.
That's it right there. And my warhammer.
Okay.
Looking good.
So you all eat breakfast, of course. Um, and when you're ready to go, you will arrive in the streets of Ngala.
Does Kirko have?
I'm about to bust out my fit check. One moment. Don't you worry. I was like, she got her clockwork sorcerer robe on that her mom gave her.
Wait.
Like it's all nice little it's like a black cloak and stuff, but with the silver enriching little designs on it, nice little chest plate with a nice golden little gem in the middle, and she was killing the game. Her hair still twisted up, passion twisted out, laying down. She's going hard. She's ready to.
I love it.
All right.
She's like, I'm ready. It's like to represent the Lane family as sorcerers. I busted out the picture in chat.
I've been waiting to figure out what type of sorcerer Kirko was. It has been added to Kirko's page.
Clockwork.
Oh my
match.
That's dope as hell. I'm here for it.
Oh damn.
Hey,
Okay.
gotta show off the rich girl life.
A princesa.
So
Princesa.
Sarah holds out her hands for everybody to grab on.
I just shake my head.
Sorry. And in a whoosh, you all appear under Ngala's gaze.
Hell yeah.
I turn around and throw up.
Oh God. Okay. All right. You gotta get used
I'm
to
just
this.
holding cardboard clearance.
Not the omelet.
Like this.
Madasha, you just had breakfast.
I hate transport. I hate teleporting. I hate it so
Can I
much.
have imaginary Tums? I would like a magic Tums. Like, take the medicine, please.
Oh my God.
So, you all arrive under Ngala's gaze. There are shops, that are opening up. People walking around. The streets are already getting busy. The train station is to the south. Madasha, your home is to the east.
Ooh.
Do you say anything?
I take a second and I say, hey guys, when we're done at Abby's, is it at all possible if we take a quick detour to my house?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Appreciate
Go
y'all.
right now.
I mean, oh. Before I forget, Elu goes in his pocket and pulls out the adventuring license in hand. Kirko's hers, and cardboard clearance is.
All right.
Thank you. I appreciate
You
it.
just
might
it's
do
a
that.
lanyard around cardboard clearance's neck.
I was like, man, did my nose look too big on this license? I don't know.
Honey, no, your nose looks beautiful, and your tusks.
I never said anything about tusks.
I said, you know what?
I swear I love you so much.
I quit.
You say my tusk was ugly sometimes? Is that what you just
No,
say?
listen. I just know that your sister, she was a little worried about her tusks.
I was like, I'm not my sister. Don't compare me.
I'm a motherfucker.
All right. So, Sarah is walking.
Oh, we're doing this while we're walking.
Okay. What, first day on the mission? You talking about my tusk?
Listen, I have always said your tusks are beautiful. I've never said anything bad about them. This is nothing new.
Lord. Children.
I didn't do anything.
So, you make your way to the train station, and Sarah purchases tickets for all of you. You load onto the train, get a nice little booth for the 5 of you. And after some time, the train takes off. Out the window, you can see the giant sphinx, stone sphinx of Ngala's gaze looking down on you as you pull away from the train tracks, well, away from the station. And you are headed to the home of Abby. What are we doing while we're waiting?
What are we doing?
Right?
Alien's still like, yo, Kirko, you still mad about the test thing? I didn't mean it, I promise.
It's fine. I'm getting over it.
Ooh.
I
I look at Sarah and say, yes. So anyway,
bruh. Who else is on the train with us?
Well, and you have like a little section, so unless you step out of the booth, you guys are in your own little VIP room.
but Sarah's in there with us, right?
Yes, but Sarah's in there with you.
Are you gonna be okay with like your classes and everything going on this adventure with us?
This is more important than class.
Oh, we love you too.
We love you.
I love you too. Alu,
Oh no.
make a perception check for me.
I was afraid of that.
Maybe he's
Is
good.
it based on hearing or smell by chance?
Sight.
Damn, I got regular ass eyes.
Not regular ass eyes. Wait, don't you have Bardic? You
I
can
do.
So
25 is nice.
Everybody's lit.
while all of this conversation is going on, you notice something in the corner of the booth. There's an indentation in the wall that appears like it was made with brass knuckles. It's filled in with black paint. You recognize this symbol.
The fucking Black Fist.
They've been here in this booth recently.
Does it look new?
It does.
Hold on. Gotta look at something real quick. All right, cool, great. Hey, Kirko,
Yes.
you remember when we were in the sanctuary, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Clarence saw the Black Fist.
Yeah.
I point. I don't point, but I like
The nod. The
Mhm.
look. Like
the look.
the look. Like Kirko also does the look. Like
It's like that's fresh.
it's fresh as hell.
The air in the booth starts to get cold in the area around the cardboard cutout of Clarence.
That
shit.
shit.
I
That's
was trying not to
That's
alert him.
just the cardboard just iced out.
Damn it.
Do we do something?
I mean, what? I mean, technically, we can deal with them ourselves now. We ain't really got to worry about shit. But if we do anything about it here, it might endanger others on the train.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But well, are they even still on the train, or it's just like it's just a symbol, right?
yeah, but is the cart that we're in? Is it one of those things? It's like you have to have a ticket to be in here, or can you go into any of them?
You can go into any booth. If there's an empty one, you can just choose to occupy it.
They
So
might still be here.
So they saying that they could have
So-
walked away.
I would say make an investigation check to see if you can tell just how recent this this marking is.
Both
You know
of them.
what? Just for the shiggles of it, I'm gonna pull out Jeeves, which is the orb you gave me, the professor orb.
Okay.
I would like to use my charm that my mom
Okay.
gave me. Get that.
And see if he can get any information on this, like when or anything like that, or is he only like, is he basically a
His
inside
specialty is creatures.
creatures? Okay, so I
Yeah.
won't put him out. But yeah, I'll just do a
So
regular investigation.
I got a 21 on investigation. Good
okay,
shit.
so you pull the charm out again, and once again you get this rush.
I'm a genius.
And
Sorry.
I'm arguing with Jeeves right now.
and it's this kind of euphoric sense of being the smartest person in the room.
Stan.
Yes.
The indentation is recent, but the paint is dry. It may have been a day or two since this has been put here.
Is this like this specific train, is it like always like busy, or do you think any of like the workers of the train could remember like faces and stuff?
Maybe. Hell, the workers could be with them.
I would like to flirt with one of the workers to get information about who was sitting at this booth a couple of days ago.
Oh, and this is why I focus
Okay,
along the way.
you go out to find one of the workers.
She pushed up her armor chest plate.
We'll be right back. I say to the rest of the cart.
He's like, Kira, this one, fucksy. Time to use that clockwork magic.
Go.
Flirting in armor. Who wouldn't like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you go out and you find one of the train attendants. It is a night-skinned woman who looks to be just a little older than you guys, maybe in her early 20s. Well, older than you, Kirko. And she's just, checking tickets, making sure nobody needs anything.
It's like, so Kiriko will walk over to her, all confident like, and just like lean over whatever she can lean over to look at, to be like,
Okay.
Jill-
There's like an empty table, like bar there, and you just kind of plop your elbow on it.
You're like, hi, I'm Kiriko Lane, and then quickly like do the flash of the license, but like really quickly, it'd be like, full-time adventurer here. I was like, and what's your name?
It's Morgan, an adventurer, huh?
Yeah, girl. I was wondering if you can like help me with like a top secret investigation. Like you will be like saving the world type of energy.
Sounds serious.
It is. It's like, have you been working here for the past like few days?
Oh yeah. I've been here almost a year now.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. So we're at this booth over there. She like gestures to the booth, and we saw this like symbol. I'm sorry that somebody like did some vandalizing on your property and all that jazz. But we was wondering if you see
Ain't my
stalk.
train.
Yeah. if you know who's been sitting in that booth for like the past like 1 or 2 days.
Make me a persuasion check and okay, you're good.
So I check my spells just in case, but yeah, okay. Normal. $23.
All right, so she, thinks back, and she's like, I did see some guys go in there yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It was 2 dudes, One of them was a minotaur, which was really interesting.
Minotaur.
And the other one was like a dwarf. And they had on these black robes. And they just rode from one end of the line to the other. And they never came out. I thought it was weird, but it made my job easier. They didn't want to be bothered.
So you said they went to like the very last stop of the train.
Mm-hmm.
And what is that last stop?
Well, it starts in Gullis Gaze. We run all the way south, and then to the northern end of Marifa. So,
okay. Do you happen to like maybe have like a copy of one of their tickets with like a name or something?
Sorry, I don't take tickets. But she grabs a schedule and like circles the last stop. Just turn it off.
Okay. Thank you. You really helped a lot of people today. Just want to let you know that.
She just kind of smiles and goes back to what she was doing with like her chest out a little bit, like, yeah.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, Morgan. I hope to see you again, Morgan.
Hey, Morgan.
Kirko, full-time adventurer.
Oh, Lord. Morgan, before we go, I got a question. Have you seen any more of these robes today?
No, not at all. Yeah, that's something that I would definitely remember.
Do they come on the train like often? Like, do they
No.
have like a pattern? Okay.
That was my first time seeing anything like that. That's why it stood out.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Morgan.
Mm-hmm. And she goes back to like punching tickets and grabbing water for old people.
Not grabbing water for old people.
Art. As we're walking back, I just say real quick to Kirko, and you talk about me flirting with people? Interesting.
Hey, I was like, it's not a crime. We gotta save the world.
We're saving well, okay. Sure.
Abby's our whole world.
That's a big statement. Don't ever say that around her.
I mean,
don't ever. We will never live it down.
I mean, all you guys are my whole world.
It's too late. Abby,
get the feeling.
Down in your cell, you just get the biggest like swelling of pride. You don't know why, but just like, oh shit.
that should give her like a advantage or something, feel that pride.
Shit.
Sure, why not? You can have DM inspiration on your next call.
Good shit.
Friendship is
Love you, Kirko. I would say that maybe she feels a little bit less alone and terrified.
Friendship is magic.
Okay, so
just, I didn't say it. Just remember that.
I remember that
for me.
It's about 2 hours before you get to your stop. You guys can have a snack, chat it up, argue about tusks or whatever else. You arrive in a very small city. It's got not huge houses, but it seems like a very cookie cutter kind of HOA type arrangement.
Okay.
And you can make your way to Abby's address.
Cool. Before we do that, can we take a IRL bio break?
Absolutely. Let's do that now.
I'm saying
Sound
something.
check.
And
Hello, people.
All right, we are back. Sorry we're a little late. Got a little caught up there, but we're back and we're in it. You guys have arrived at the home of Abby. It's a middle class neighborhood. Kind of cookie cutter, but nothing like you would expect from the person that you've come to know and love over the past semester. It's just a normal neighborhood.
This looks a little too normal, doesn't it?
It's kind of scary normal, I guess.
seems basic.
Yeah, it doesn't seem
Yeah, that's it.
Abby.
Yeah. Maybe her room is very Abby.
Yeah.
All right, so
So who's knocking?
I'll knock.
all right.
I was like,
One moment.
one moment.
And so, after a moment, what appears to be a middle-aged man opens the door, kind of a gray beard. Abby's a night skin, so you could probably assume him to be 400 or 500, just based on the degree of aging that he has done at this point. He looks very tired, like he hasn't slept in days. May I help you?
Hi, I am Kiriko Lane, full-time adventurer. We are here to we are friends with Abby, and we wanted to come visit her home. Because Kiriko's trying to keep it vague because she didn't know, we didn't prep to see how much we were supposed to say or not right now in this moment.
Have you heard anything from her? I know she's been missing. Are you her
Okay.
party from school?
Yeah, so you did her. She was missing. Thank God.
Yeah, so you do know that she's missing.
Yes, please come in. He
we're
ushers
coming
you in.
Okay, thank God.
There's a lady in the kitchen. She looks like she's busying herself. With like way too many pastries that nobody's eating. Who was it, honey? These are Abby's party. Come, sit down. And they usher you into the living room. She puts down like this giant plate of cookies.
Oh shit.
Yes, it's nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you too. Kiriko doesn't eat cookies right now.
I have like 5 in my
Sweet
hand.
tooth.
But I'm not sitting down because I don't know how sturdy their furniture is.
All right.
I mean, if it's holding up Kiriko, I think because Kiriko sat down, big work lady.
All right. Yes, we got news from Dr. Evan Fall. I don't suppose you have any news.
I'm trying to think like what to say.
Not really news. I guess we have more questions.
Yeah, we don't know too much about Abby, and we would like to know more of like her hobbies and before the time of Hillard type of vibe.
Or like where she got her tattoo from, or
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the father kind of sighs and looks over to the mother. And she gives a weak smile. Our Abby was a detective from the time she could crawl. She was always exploring, getting into things. A lot of things she had no business getting into.
Some things haven't changed.
Her favorite thing in the world was learning. By the time she was old enough to go to school, she was looking into neighborhood mysteries. And by the time she was 12, we bought her her first camera. And immediately they were inseparable. She's probably taking a picture of everything you could find in the city. She kind of falls
Sounds like she
silent.
makes you proud.
You can tell she's choking back tears, but there's still a smile on her face, and she Abby the way she was. Um, about a year before leaving for Hillard, Abby told us that she had discovered some sort of temple. Um, I don't know a whole lot about it, but she would go every day. She would go every day and explore, and she would come and tell us she discovered this thing or that thing. And, we were concerned, but it's Abby. She's always been this way. And then one day she didn't come back. And she was gone for weeks without a word. And then one day out of nowhere, we found her in her bed. She was unresponsive, comatose for weeks. And out of nowhere, she had a tattoo on her wrist that she didn't have when she left. She got her letter for Hillard the day after she woke up.
So she was gone, came back, and when she woke up, she just went off to Hillard, and you guys just let her?
No, it wasn't that fast. Um, After she woke up, she got her letter to Hillard. She had already missed her entrance exam for the school she had applied to. She, of course, wanted to be a detective. Um, but, she spent quite some time in recovery. And she seemed to be getting better. But we still had our worries. There were chunks of memories that she just couldn't seem to recall. Um, but Abby will always be Abby, and she wouldn't miss another entrance exam. She told us she was going, whether we liked it or not. And so, we had our talks with administration about keeping an eye on her, seeing how she was doing.
Did she ever, through all the tests and everything, did she ever mention what happened?
When she woke up, she didn't remember leaving. We talked to her about it every day, asking her if she could recall anything from before getting that tattoo or where it came from.
Did she come
Never
back with
remember.
anything?
No. She just said she couldn't remember. Um,
When
because hmm,
I was gonna ask, when they say that, can I insight that to see if they're telling the truth?
absolutely.
Okay. Yep, I believe them. Hook, line, and sucker. Hook, line, and sucker.
So obviously, this is very different from the way Abby has behaved concerning her lost memories with you all.
Mhm.
She's always been very flamboyant and dramatic when it comes to these things. And if she doesn't remember something, she'll make something up with a quickness. But you don't detect any deception from her. And her father speaks up. We had hoped that, attending a magical university would help with her memories. We wrote letters back and forth, and based on her letters, we got the feeling that it was helping. But there was always this feeling that something would happen. We never figured out why she disappeared in the first place. So when we got the visit from Professor Evan, we already knew that something had happened. And we've been hoping that we just find her laying in her bed again. But so
You
far,
guys
nothing.
never thought to go to the temple to kind of check it out yourself?
We don't know where it is. She never told us.
Did she take her camera with her when she disappeared?
Oh, of course. She never goes anywhere without it.
Did she ever develop any of the photos while she was here? Or
No, I don't believe she did. Or at least I haven't seen any of them.
so I will not be bringing up the shroud. Got it.
Are you? You're searching for her, yes?
Yeah. Okay. Somebody's got to bring her home.
Then anything we can do to help, please let us know.
I'll take a couple more cookies.
Can I see her old room?
Oh, yes, absolutely. And his mother gets up and she rushes to Abby's room. We haven't changed a thing since she's left. And she opens the door. And imagine an old black and white detective show where there's like boards with, the red string and pictures. And
There it is.
that's
That's it.
100%.
Yep, there it is. Got it. Okay. Okay. So maybe we can find where the temple is from this.
All right. Give me an investigation check.
Sweet. Not Lisa Frank Noir. Investigation. Go.
So
Can I add my bardic to that real quick?
Sure.
Okay. Just you never know, because what's a 19 get me?
Okay. So on a 19, you look in all the typical places that, a teenager would hide something: in the mattress, under the bed, back in the closet.
Mm-hmm.
And you find all sorts of knickknacks and like shoeboxes full of completed mysteries. And you don't seem to find anything that will help you in this moment until you give up and the floor creaks under your foot.
Are we all there?
Are you?
Yeah, I would be there.
I wouldn't have done it quietly.
I'd be like, squeak.
Like, what the? So I go down to kind of. If her mom is still there.
No. After she opens the door, she actually leaves to give you all free rooms to investigate. And she's waiting right down the hall.
Can I roll investigation to look at the boards to see what she was
Sure.
working on, and also look behind the boards for any hidden compartments?
Sure.
Can I use my dagger to it was a wooden board that was like that's tweaked. Can I use a dagger to try to
Never
lift
mind.
up a board?
Yeah,
Sure.
I was about to pry it open too.
What do I need to roll for dagger use?
I'll call that a simple dexterity check.
You say simple.
I'm just. Alu is just watching this right now. And he's like, let's see how this goes.
Not
There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
You pull a dagger out and you're like, toss, and the floorboard pops right open, and inside it is another camera.
Huh.
I wasn't expecting that kind of twist of another camera.
What kind of camera is this? Like, I know these aren't magical cameras, but are they magical cameras with film?
Yes,
Or
they
do
use film. This looks like an older version of the camera that you usually see Abby with.
Okay.
Huh.
It should be.
And Miss Abby's mom?
Dinah is fine.
Dinah? Where did Abby develop her photos before?
She has a dark room right down here at the end of the hall.
Can we use it real quick?
Sure. Did you find something?
Maybe.
Probably.
All right.
Is this the camera that you got at Abby before?
Oh, she takes it and takes a look at it. This was Abby's first camera.
Oh.
Yeah, is this the one that she left with?
Well, no, I don't believe so. We always saw her with a new one after we got her when she turned 15.
Can we check it to see if this film inside?
Yeah.
Yeah, here. The dark room's open.
Thank you.
I'm sure there won't be any chemicals or anything set up, but if you know how to use it, you're welcome to it.
I feel like we went to Abby's room a couple times to see.
What? I just think that if the chemicals, camera chemicals are a lot like poisons. I think I know my way around them.
They are very deadly. Yes, I know.
Yeah.
My husband is a photographer and he has a dark room. They are deadly.
I think I know my way around them.
It's like, I think we've seen Abby's setup. We went in and out of that dark room.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'd say you would all have advantage on at least knowing how to try to set up.
All right, good.
What do we need to roll?
Let's just call it flat intelligence.
Can I use my poisoner's kit for this?
It's a stretch, but I'll allow it.
Yes.
I forgot his
Take
name.
a stretch goal.
15. Hey, get it. Hey.
You all go in there and you just get to work. Like,
We busted it
well-oiled machine.
down. So
You
we're
guys have
Abby.
spent time with Abby in her dark room on campus before. All of it looks familiar. Like,
Channeling
it's not
me.
something that you typically do, but you've seen it enough that you know the things when you see them. And in 15 minutes, you got the dark room set up to develop any photos.
All right. Yeah. Let's open up that camera.
You open it up, and there is a roll of film sitting in it, undeveloped.
All right. So start going through from the strip. Is there anything that like stands out that we would want to develop that photo first?
So at first, it's just photos of, everyday woods.
Mm.
The forest probably surrounding this area. But I'd say about halfway through the roll, there's a photo of a portal. It's like a swirling mass of energy. And, there's no color to the film. So, but it's clear to tell that this leads somewhere.
Yeah.
In the subsequent photos, there's a picture of the ruins of a temple. And then the rest of the subsequent film shows hallways, treasure, an altar, just different things that she probably found within that temple.
Okay. So would definitely from the portal onwards would develop those. So the portal, the temple, the hallways, the altar for sure, and a couple pieces of like a couple of the treasure.
Okay. You do so. You develop all these photos, and we're going to switch over to Abby.
Be freed. Good luck.
Thanks.
It's been several hours since you picked up that print, and the voice finally speaks up again. Tomorrow is the day. And when you hear these words, the shackles appear once more on your wrist. They aren't connected to the ball and chain, but where they weren't visible before, now they are very much visible on your wrist once more. What would you like to do?
Do I have mobility in my arms, or are they
You do.
just dingling? Okay. I think I asked this before, but I want to ask it again. Is there there's nothing on the walls?
No, just vines.
Just vines. Can I try to move the vines to see if there's anything behind the vines?
Sure. You reach up and grab the vines. Make a wisdom save.
Great. I love this. I love this for us. A 9.
So you rip the vine off the wall, And there's nothing behind it. It stops glowing though. So now the dim light that it produced is no longer there.
Okay. Do I see, okay, just binds, walls binds, and then the door,
Mm-hmm.
and the door doesn't have anything to show from the other side or anything like that, right?
No.
Real quick,
No.
didn't Abby have advantage on that one because of the bolstered from us?
Oh, you're right. If you'd like to use your advantage, you can take that 21.
I would. That's a great question. I don't know what can happen if I might need it for later. Is the room now pitch black?
I would say it's not pitch black because you didn't pull them all down.
It was just the one
But
part.
yeah, but it's significantly darker than it was.
I'm gonna save.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm gonna save it because I don't know what else is gonna happen. And this is just I know that this was significant, but I don't know if something is gonna be worse. Thank you for reminding me though, because I'm gonna use it. Okay. So I want to take off my belt and I want to wrap it around my hand
Mm-hmm.
and use the part of the belt, the knuckle part, to keep it like here on my palm,
Mm-hmm.
to maybe use as some kind of weapon to at least poke an eye or something.
All right.
And then I'm gonna see if I have any bobby pins or anything on my hair to see if I can use to be able to work on the door. If there's anything on the door.
I would say Abby has a tendency to wear flowers in her hair that are attached to pins. So yeah, you find a bobby pin with a wilted flower, in your hair.
So I'm gonna use a couple of those, flatten it out, and start working on something. Then, if there's any keyhole or anything that I can start working on.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
And I'm gonna use that. Well, let me see first. 15.
On a 15, you spend a cool 20 minutes focusing on nothing but this door. Like you can feel something jiggling around, but you're not quite getting the catch that you need. But eventually you hear
I'm gonna try to very slowly try to see if I'm able to move or open the door.
so there isn't a knob per se,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. There's not a knot,
but if you want to try to move the door, I'm going to need a strength check.
okay. Let me confirm something here. I'm checking my spells.
Okay.
Um, Okay. Okay. 1 second. 1 second. This is
I'm
like
having trouble connecting.
nobody
I'll keep
asked
trying.
you. Alexa. Okay. So I am going to am I able to use my I'm trying to be strategic with this. Yeah. I'm gonna can I polymorph into an owlbear?
Sure.
And I am going to try to push the door.
Okay. Give me a strength check. I don't have an owlbear stats on me.
I don't either.
Hold on.
Let me check. See if I can see here an owlbear.
All right, I got it. It's a +5.
Plus
Make a
5.
check with advantage.
Oof. That is much better. Much better. I hope this pays off, owlbear. Wow! 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 Can I use the advantage? That was the advantage.
So that's a 7. And so you rear up on your hind legs and you fall forward and the door goes, and then you fall onto all fours, making a very loud noise as you do so.
Someone in chat has redeemed reroll that.
Okay, give it a reroll.
Hey! I love you, sis. And this is a normal, right?
It's with advantage.
Natural 20 for 27.
So when you lean back and you slam at this door, the door comes all the way off the hinge and falls flat on the ground. The sound echoes throughout the hallway. But you are out.
I'm booking it.
All
in
right.
an owl form.
You immediately start running down the hallway. You cut a right because you remember which way you came here, and you start heading up the hall. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
$12.
Okay, so on a 12, you feel something pulling at your mind as it's working to take control of you again, and you feel the chain starting to take form on your shackles. So far, they haven't taken a full hold of you yet, but you feel it coming.
I have a question. In polymorph, can I cast spells?
No.
Okay. That's something I wanted to know. That's why I was hesitant for the polymorph for a second. But it's okay. I'm going to fight it and keep on going forward.
All right.
And try to book it towards whatever exit I can find.
All right. You make it to where you see the stairs heading upwards. And from the hallway right next to you, as you see the stairs, is a minotaur holding a battle axe. When he sees you, he immediately rushes in your direction.
I'm rushing to.
As you've been seen, I need another wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Oh, shoot. Shoot. No, never mind.
Oh, that. The chains on your shackles immediately spread until they're a giant ball and chain on each, well, paw, holding you in place. Your eyes gloss over. And as the Minotaur reaches your side, you compliantly turn around and walk down the hall. This time, though, you don't walk into your cell. You walk past it, and you are watching helplessly as you arrive at the altar where you saw yourself absorb the stone. You leave your wild shape form and stand in front of the altar, kneel down on both knees, and your arms raise up at your sides as the chains lock you in place.
Can I do anything?
You can make one final wisdom save to see if you can free yourself.
Okay.
Good luck, Pita.
Let go. Gracias. 21.
On a 21. The chains don't disappear, but you can feel yourself take hold of your mind again. You are no longer a passenger.
Do they know
You're
this? Do they know this?
You don't know if they can tell or not.
Okay.
But right now, you're looking around at these familiar surroundings, but you're unable to physically move. And with that, we're going to move back to our party.
Well, 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 well. What's going on here?
You all have finished developing the pictures. What do you do now?
Is there any way to decipher what this altar is or who it's towards?
Well, give me a religion check.
Okay. I don't Jesus too well, but we'll see. Let's go. 16.
So there aren't any markings on the altar itself that suggest it's to one deity or another.
Mhm.
It's a marble stone altar with a golden bowl at the top. It suggests that it's intended for offering. But to whom, you're unsure.
Oh, give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. And Madashana 15, you gather pretty much the same.
Gotcha. Do I recognize anything in the other pictures?
So, the very last picture is a second altar with a pedestal and a floating gem hovering over it. Behind the altar is an indentation of Abby's tattoo.
I'm gonna roll religion for that.
Sure.
Oh, come on.
Well, you know that this is the symbol of the Nobrair. But there's nothing in the research that you've done that indicates what this gem represents.
Okay. Would I know what kind of gem it is? Like, is it like an actual stone, or is this something of a magical nature that I wouldn't recognize?
Based on the way it's hovering above the altar, it has a faint blue glow to it, and runes are carved into all the sides. It's definitely magical in nature.
I show the picture to Kirko.
Like Kiriko would like look at it. Like, is there any other knowledge that Kiriko could probably gain from it? Do I need to roll a religion check or anything?
You can roll Arcana.
Arcana. That's 8.
So these symbols aren't familiar to you. Some of them almost feel similar to things that you've seen before, but this is ancient magic.
Yeah, this is crazy old magic.
Okay.
Can I try one more time by using my charm?
Absolutely.
Cool.
So you expend another charge.
All the good rolls can't happen all the time.
I mean, yeah, but you have advantage, so.
Oh, okay. Cool. Okay. Okay. I thought it was just to add on to the other road. Thank God. Okay, cool. 18.
So while these runes aren't familiar to you, there are some that look similar to ones that you know. And if you had to make a guess, say it's recovery magic.
That right there? Recovery magic shit.
Also, you get the euphoria.
Oh my God. I'm a genius. But yeah, that's recovery magic. Don't know what the symbols actually say, but that's some recovery shit right there.
I just tilt my head like, what that mean?
Recovery as in healing, or
Yes,
As
healing.
in, like, healing magic. So that's all I got on that. And it's recovery, healing, and very old. That's kind of crazy.
All right. So you gather the photos. Do you show them to Kirko's parents?
Abby's.
Oh, yes, to Abby's parents.
Yeah, I was gonna say my parents. I feel like we should, just in case they have more information. What's the group say?
I say show him.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
Quick question though.
okay.
Can we piece together that this might be the Nobara Temple? Like that this might be where they're doing that, like the Phoenix offering that we looked into?
I would say that between seeing the symbol in the final picture, it's pretty safe to assume that if this isn't the temple, it is a Nobara temple.
Yeah. So Kiriko was showed the pictures to the parents once they were done investigating.
Yes, when you walk out of the dark room, they are like right outside waiting, expecting.
Oh my god! Hi.
For something. Did you find anything?
We found these pictures. Do you know what any of these symbols mean, or anything on these pictures jump out to you?
Oh, so they look through them. I can only assume this is the temple she told us about. She did. This symbol is the tattoo that she had when she came back. She never mentioned a portal.
I know these symbols are recovery magic. Do they mean anything else more?
I have to admit, I'm not very well versed in magic. I'm not sure. And he goes and he gets like a little, like a disposable camera and like takes pictures of the pictures. For his own collection, but he stacks the pictures back up and hands them back to you. I think you can probably make better use of these than we can.
Thank you. Like Kiriko, like the rest of the was like, I think we might got everything we can get here for the time being, so we might investigate this temple.
All right.
Do you
Please
remember
let us
what
know if you...
direction she would go whenever she went to the temple when she left the house?
Well, when we would see her off, she was usually heading south during that time.
Did she go to the temple by herself, or did she have a friend or anybody go with her?
Oh no, she was always alone. I have to admit, she didn't have many friends growing up. Not too many people were into exploring the unknown at her age. So, what would you like to do?
I guess south is the way we should go.
All right. Sarah tells Abby's parents that if you all learn anything, she'll come back and report what you learn. And you guys start heading toward the forest in the south. After getting well out of the city, you are well encompassed in woodlands. You can hear the sounds of crickets, birds. By this point, the sun's on its way down. Sarah asks you, do you want to explore this at night? Maybe we should find a place to rest for now. We can always come back here now that we've been here.
I think we should rest, recharge.
All right. You want to find a hotel or inn? Madasha, you mentioned we weren't far from your home.
I was just about to ask, how far are we from my house?
Well, at your current location, it's pretty damn far. You took a 2.5 hour train ride to get here, but you could always port back to where you started, and it would be a few blocks.
I'm gonna hurl cookies, but let's go to my house.
Here, take some Tums.
Okay. Kirko hands you some Tums. You teleport back to Wingala's gaze. Make a Constitution check with advantage.
Hold on.
Save, not a check. Sorry.
You got this. Hey.
On a 15, your stomach turns, but you don't vomit.
Yay.
Love it.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
So you lead the party just a few blocks to the east. Madasha's neighborhood is lower income than Abby's. But, it's a nice little house. And Madasha, to you, the smell of home is comfort. You can smell your mother frying up some food before you even reach the door.
I do a little dance because I know I'm about to get some home cooking. I do my little special knock at the door.
You hear doom, 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 doom. The door opens, and Leo jumps out at you.
I easily catch him with one hand.
He's gotten bigger since the last time you saw him. He's obviously not as tall as you, but he's picked up some inches, picked up some muscle too.
Now, who told you to get big on me like this? Have I been gone that long?
I had to. I'm the man of the house now.
I guess that's right. I take it mom's in the kitchen.
Yeah, come on. And then he realizes there's other people here. It's like, oh. Hi.
Leo, party, little brother Leo.
Hey, Leo. Hey, Leo.
Hey.
So he ushers you all in to the kitchen where your other sibling, whose name I can't remember right now, is at the table setting up.
Oh, goodness. Hold on, because I don't remember either. 1 second. I'm looking at my origin. Sorry, guys. Leonara.
Okay. Just based on the appearance, they're definitely twins. At the stove is Madasha's mother, who, honestly, could easily be her sister. Madasha's mother looks like Madasha if she had black hair and like no scales, horns, tail, etc. Um, they could be the same age, which probably means she's between like 40 and 200. So, but yeah.
So I just like completely pick her up and was like, so you said the next time I was in Angala, right?
Put me down.
And I squeezed her one good time and then put her down.
You wasted no time, huh?
We happen to be in the neighborhood, Ma.
All right. Just let me finish up and we can do this. So, like, she was not planning to cook for an additional 5. So, like, she immediately starts scrambling to get more ingredients.
4.
But, she makes something work because that's what we do.
Yep.
And she sits you all down at the table. So,
as this is happening, I introduce everybody to everybody.
hellos are exchanged. She is very ecstatic to meet, all of you, particularly Alu. And she sits down. So, are you sure you want to do this now?
Well, I figured we could all eat and then you and I could talk for a second while,
All right.
everybody's chilling.
So you all have a lovely home cooked meal of like fried wereboar, caught by Leo, prepared by Mother. And so, after you have your meal and your conversation and a generally good time, Madasha, you retire to your room with your mother.
Madasha's room looks very similar to her dorm. However, her bed is like way bigger. It's a bed that she's had since she was little because nobody knew how fucking big she was gonna be. So like, it's like, is it called an Alaskan king? I think where it's just fucking ginormous. So she like runs and jumps on it because it's like sturdy as shit. Just being kind of like a little kid, just because she kind of misses her bed.
She just, watches with a smile on her face.
And then she realizes, why she's there. So she kind of just she stops and she sits on the edge of the bed. It's like, so yeah.
All right. And she walks over and she has a seat. I made the pilgrimage to the Prismatic Grove not long before you were born. While I was there, I met a young man who was a dragonborn, or so I thought at the time. We hit it off, we visited the egg together. I can't say I was blessed enough to receive a scale, but it was an enlightening experience. I was there for a couple of weeks. I learned a lot about my history. And, I learned some about the Grove and the Circle of Scales. The young man, his name was Xanther. He was very knowledgeable. He knew a lot about the circle. And he taught me a lot. I won't go too much into detail, but soon after I got home, I learned that I was pregnant. But while we were there, he showed me all sorts of things. He made me feel safe. But the day before I left, he attacked the grove. One of the archdruids in particular. He transformed into a full-size dragon and ended the life of one of the leaders of the grove. It would seem he was there under some sort of undercover mission. And he opened a portal to somewhere dark and malevolent. And he walked through that portal and I never saw him again.
Nadasha's just kind of sitting there, not in disbelief, but just kind of processing it. For some reason, she's not surprised. It almost feels like something's tugging at her, but she can't see. She can't really feel what it is. Did anything happen to you when I was born? Like,
Well, fortunately, your horns hadn't grown in yet.
yikes. Yeah, you're right.
But it was a long pregnancy. Almost a year.
This is Coco speaking. I'd die. I'd be so pissed.
Damn.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm back.
For real, I felt that. Oof.
Oof.
But health-wise, no. Nothing happened to me. You didn't have scales when you were born. You did have a tail. And so I knew that someday you would find your way back to all of that mess. And I wanted to spare you from that as long as I could.
Do you know anything about the Blue Dragons?
I'm sorry. I really don't.
Did he know you were... Oh, go ahead.
I do know that your father isn't typical. He's not the example that someone would think of when they think of a blue dragon.
What do you mean?
For one, he's much bigger. He's an ancient dragon, I believe I told you before.
Yeah.
I don't believe, well, I know that blue dragons aren't known for being evil. I don't know all the details, but I don't believe that that's your destiny. I don't believe just because he is who he is, that you have to be who he is.
I don't think I want to be.
Good.
I don't know what to do about this internal struggle that's supposed to happen.
Well, you have to decide what path you're going to walk down. But for now, you just keep being you. My beautiful, strong baby girl. You don't have
She
to do
blushes a
anything
little
else.
bit. No matter how big she gets, her mom always kind of makes her feel like a little girl. Just precious, even though she is not in any way, shape, or form. Thanks, Mom. I appreciate you giving me what information you could. Can we stay here tonight?
Of course. I'll grab some blankets.
Well, I'm pretty sure they'll all just fit here. And I like point to, I just point at my bed because like it's ginormous.
All right. Well, we're happy to have you.
I just open up the door and yell, "Hey guys, come in here!"
Madasha, help!
I run out and just
Leo is like swinging from his bed.
Oh my God, Kiriko's trying to help. It's like, come on, you gotta let go. You gotta let go.
so I like pluck each one of them off of them, like just like it's nothing. I was like, y'all got home training. I don't even understand what's happening.
I just wanted to show him like how good I got in the arena.
Oh, nobody care about that right now. Like, good looking out on the what did you call it, a what boar? A wolf boar or whatever we were eating.
Boar?
Good looking out on that, but like this is company. And not like I toss him, but I like fling him towards the couch because I know he got it. He fine. I fling him over there, and I look at her and like, you're supposed to be better than that. You're supposed to be getting hit.
You toss him and he just flails onto the couch. Like he looks like he's trying to make some sort of maneuver to land on his feet, and he just fucked it all the way up.
I set her down and was like, I leave for a few months. And y'all act like y'all ain't got no sense.
Yeah.
I should tell Mom. I should tell Mom.
Uh-oh.
You leave.
Now we don't have to do anything drastic now.
Whoa.
We ain't
I
gotta do all that.
Kiriko, he got triggered. Whoa.
It's like, whoa. You don't have to call the law now.
Yeah, we don't have to call the couch right now, bro.
Anyway, y'all can come sleep in my room. It's enough room in there.
Absolutely. Alu's like rubbing his tail where they were like yanking on it. Like, God damn it.
So you all head into the room and sleepover ensues. And that's what we're going to call it tonight.
Nice.
Slumber party.
This was the lore dump episode.
Yeah, so much knowledge in the head.
My God, my head hurts.
I think I want to use a spell.
It was so much shit.
This too merch.
Oh, before we like call it, just for the shiggles of it, to the little brother who was yanking on my goddamn tail. Alu looks at him, his eyes just like glaze over like purple. And I'm casting cause fear on the child. So
Oh my God. A menace.
So yeah, what he sees instead of Alu standing there is like a giant
Is there a saving throw?
I think there is. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. He fails. What does he say?
Yeah. So basically what he sees is a monstrous basically a demon fox, a demon nine-tailed fox.
He
immediately rages.
God damn it.
I can't make it. We're not doing it.
I dismiss it. I'm like, hey, calm down.
Check your messages, babe.
Okay.
Yes, but yeah, I felt like that would just be fun for him to do. But of course, he wants to fucking rage. He's fucking my Dasha's little brother.
Basically, I don't know what you thought.
But guys, like, even Kirk was like, I don't know what you thought was gonna happen.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so you all turn in.
Dingus.
And Madasha, last night when you went to bed, you were faced with a voice. You saw the shadow of a creature larger than any you've seen before. And as you close your eyes and you drift into sleep, you hear the footsteps of that creature. You feel the ground rumbling beneath your feet. And you hear the words in Draconic once more. You're well on your way to me.
Man, why are you playing?
And that's where we're going to end it.
Every fucking week.
Well,
it's the drinking of the water for me.
That was a lot.
Get it, Abby. Put the outro.
All right. Yeah, that was a lot.
Jesus.
But I had a great time. I hope you all did. Let's get some outros going.
Okay, so now I am chained like this in an altar. I'll be your girl. She kinky, but not like that. I was not signed up to be sacrificed. But anyways, life choices. Think of your life choices, guys. Don't end up in an altar tied up. So you can find me on TikTok at Celamit. And let's see what happens, guys. I play Abby.
All right, Taylor.
Hey yo, it's your girl Taylor, and play Kiriko, your orc sorcerer bay girl. And she's a genius. Just to let y'all know, if y'all didn't know, it was kind of crazy. The roles was on my side tonight, and that was great for me.
Just remind me so I don't forget tomorrow.
And yeah, I was
You recover 1 charge for your long rest.
hell yeah, let's get it. Thanks, Mom. She's excited for this adventure. Hopefully, get Abby back, learning a lot of lore. I am the lore whore, and I'm excited.
My God.
Are you ready to note this down?
Barely.
Lord.
I'll probably do a check-in in the group chat.
Oh, trust and believe. I will be watching back this VOD so I can note take everything I need to. Woo. But yeah, hey y'all, beautiful people down there in the comment section. I am Keon. I played Alu. I almost fucked that up. But yeah, this was a busy ass episode. Jesus Christ, my head hurts. But yeah, if you enjoy what I do here and you like all of the shenanigans that I shenan about, you can find me on the internets at Brother Conjure. Oh no, it's not Brother Conjure anymore. That's Brother Keon. Sorry. So BRUTHAQUEON. Or down here on the TikTok at Son of a Neptune. Well, the Twitch, my bad.
All right. I am Coco, one half of Coco Mac Productions. This whole episode just shook the table, and it's gonna take me a while to recover. Also, I am absolutely not doing a recap next week because it's too much. Too much.
No, I will handle the recap next week because I don't even remember what the fuck all happened right now.
Bless God.
It was a lot. And to watch the video and take notes.
I am actually on a social media hiatus, so no need to drop the socials right now. And yeah, my baby has been kicking me this entire session, so I'm gonna leave it at that because I'm ready for sleep.
And we have a cardboard cutout of Luxie telling you that he'll be starting his social media stuff eventually. But until then, yeah. I'm Mac Epiphany. I have been your dungeon master today, and I have had a fantastic time doing so. Next time you'll see me will be Wednesday.
Hood Rat Run.
Hood Rat Run. And you can find me at all the places at Mac Epiphany and or Coco Mac Productions. So yeah. Catch y'all Wednesday.
Everybody
Peace.
take a moment to process. Bye.
One day I'm gonna have a cool outro like Neo.
One day. Bye.
Bye.